Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. It is a pleasure to have you this evening. Thank you and welcome to G.A.S Foundation. At G.A.S Foundation, it is a great opportunity to have you here and to have this conversation at this crucial time. I want to say a very big thank you to our partners, Eric Bowl Foundation, and also Goethe Institute. I believe you're going to have a great evening. Please relax and enjoy your time. Thank you.
My name is Monika Omona. I'm the program manager for a program called Inclusive Cities Making from the Heinrich Böll Foundation. That's a German organization. And I want to welcome you on behalf of our director, Mr. Luke Scheiter, who was supposed to be here, but unfortunately, because of some reasons, he had to leave the country. So let me convey his message to you. So we really welcome all of you to this afternoon of panel talks and arts performances on the theme of decolonizing restitution that is hosted here at the G.A.S Foundation and conceptualized by Dr. Marit Kupka. Over the last year, the Heinrich Böll Foundation head office in Berlin, in cooperation with Marit actually, among others, has been hosting a series of decolonial dialogues. These were conversations that were dedicated to the question of how a new relational ethic between Europe and Africa can be made possible by coming to terms with a long history of asymmetrical relations. Related to this are questions such as how can the memories of colonial violence, enslavement, forced labor, dispossession and destruction become the starting point for shaping a post-colonial future? What is to be done by the former colonial powers in terms of restitution and reparations to symbolically and materially compensate for historical injustices? So these are all big questions and complex questions to which there are no simple and ready-made answers. Yet it is important to engage in them to promote mutual learning and understanding. However, just like the decolonial dialogue in Berlin last year, the majority of these publicly hosted conversations take all too often place outside of the African continent. And that's why we were, the Heinrich Böll Foundation was very delighted to come on board on Marit's idea and decided to sponsor this event here today. And part of the backdrop to what will be discussed today is, of course, the recent handing over of Benin bronzes by the German Foreign Minister, Annalena Baerbock, to the Nigerian government in December. This is a welcome step by the German government that speaks as much of the perseverance with which the Nigerian stakeholders have worked to make this happen. But we do not want to limit today's conversation to the many questions related to the handing over of looted artifacts only. Instead, we are here to explore and ask what could restitution mean beyond the return of looted artifacts? How can we draw the wider Nigerian public into such debates? And an important question is also, how does Nigeria commonly relate to its history, and what impact could the return of the bronzes have on this? So with this, we are very much looking forward to today's discussions and interventions, but first let me welcome also the cultural attaché of the German consulate, Mr. Wolf. And especially also thank Marit and the G.A.S Foundation team for all their efforts in making this event a success today. Thank you very much.